Hello, hello. Welcome. Daily meditation. This is day 5 of the commitment series that I've been working on this week. Started off with a little bit of something I wanted to share just from some readings that I had done this morning, and it had actually mentioned commitment, so I thought that was kind of interesting. So as part of what it says, stay positive and make a commitment to remain in high vibration thoughts and feelings. And that's an aspect of commitment that kind of interests me, and I wanted to touch on a little bit before we wrap up the commitment series. What commitments are we making to ourselves to stay in, as that said, high vibration, positive thoughts, focusing on these aspects that are going to keep us in more of a happy and blissful top state? And I know for me, just kind of thinking on that and analyzing that, there's definitely some commitments to myself that I need to really look at and really make sure that I'm making the right commitments, that I'm being dedicated to the right set of commitments. And being on day 5, it feels like at least a little bit of a step and a progress, going from dedication to commitment this week, and making it through the week even. It's oddly challenging. The more we want to know about some subjects, the experiences and costs it sometimes takes to get us that knowledge. And I know in these series it's definitely been challenging and really pushing my dedication and commitment to ensure that I do show up and I'm here and I'm recording and have the time to clean it up and get it out. And even right now, as a lot of this is growing, I understand that many of the things that I'm doing and I'm working on and I'm co-creating with Spirit in this moment aren't necessarily even going to be things that are seen and appreciated and understood in these moments. But as time goes by and as things move along, as people are ready, as there's more openness and understanding, there may be a time where a lot of what I'm doing is needed, and it will be good to have it there and have it ready. And being committed right now to that dedication of creating this content and creating this library that down the road I can have meditations on various topics. So hopefully anything that you're facing or experiencing issues with, you'll be able to go to a topic and have a little meditation, something that maybe gives you a little bit of enlightening thought or thought-provoking conversation or talks that allow you to maybe see a different perspective or a different point of view, open your mind up, open the possibilities up for you a bit. maybe eventually just kind of a library of various topics that can help those as they're ready to start opening up a little more, understanding and seeing some things on a broader spectrum. So it's kind of the deeper depths and understanding of some of why I'm committed to just doing these meditations for now and seeing where that goes. My initial commitment was just doing a Monday meditation. And now I'm doing daily meditations, and it seems like every week, if not every day, there's different aspects that start developing and changing, and aspects of the plan start to really become more refined. So in this process, I know I can see a lot of where the dedication and the commitments have started paying off already, even if it's not necessarily monetary or anything like that coming in. The aspects of what I'm refining within myself, with the work that I'm doing on myself, and having more of the better days, the more productive days, starting to get back to that point and that focus where I'm just doing life better because I'm starting to be more committed and more dedicated to the things in my life that are helping me and progressing me in those ways, not allowing myself to be as committed to the entertainment aspects and some of the aspects that weren't really as productive in my life. I know in my life and in my experience, I've gone through many phases, and there were phases and times where I've been more heavily committed to the latest video game, or certain series that came on TV that really grabbed my attention or interest, that at times, reflecting back, I know my commitment has been more towards entertainment aspects, that something to just entertain the physical 3D paradigm of this existence. But in looking at so many of those and reflecting back on those past experiences, there never was any depth to that. These weren't things that really helped me grow or helped me develop in any ways. If anything, they led a lot more towards the stagnation of my soul and spiritual growth, and that I wasn't really doing as much seeking or really having my focus in the right place, when my commitment was more towards a certain game or a certain show or something like that. And not to say that I'm, totally against all of these things and just don't do them at all. I'm still human. I have my son for this month, and it's one thing we've always enjoyed, is playing some games, watching some shows together. So it's not to say that I don't. I definitely enjoy some of those aspects with him. But there's also an understanding that right now my commitment and my dedication is to my work and the meditations and doing all that I'm doing with that. So, while, maybe if I get some time during the day, we get to do some of these things, there's definitely an understanding that that's not the priority, and that's not really where the commitment and the dedication is in my life. It's fun to connect and enjoy and take a break and do some things from time to time. Really, I'm more focused on being dedicated where I need to be to really work on and harvest a lot of the attributes that I know will help me grow and develop. Alright, these talks are starting to get a little long, I think. Before we go too much longer, and this turns into more of a talk than it does a meditation, I think it'd be good to become meditative now. If you would, join me, starting to become relaxed, allowing yourself to move around and adjust and find your comfortable position. Once you have found that comfortable position, if you would, take a deep breath. And as you exhale, allow yourself to relax into your position. Taking another deep breath. As you exhale this time, allow yourself to relax even more into your position. Now taking a third deep breath as you exhale this time, allowing yourself to relax and let go, and relax as deeply as you can into your position. With each breath and passing moment, allowing yourself to relax more and more, to be more at ease, to be more at rest. In this time and for these next few moments, if you could, just set everything aside, allowing yourself to devote all your focus and your attention to yourself, to your relaxation, to allowing yourself these few moments to connect with you, to go within and to experience who and what you are, unobstructed by the world's desires and pulls and needs. So if at all possible, make an agreement with yourself that in this time, for these few moments, you will work on yourself. Your focus and your attention is allowed to be on you. Allow yourself in these few moments to drop all attention from everything else, from everyone else, from all of your other thoughts. As you do this, allow yourself to continue to go inward, continue to focus on you, to see you, to understand you at a deep level that only you can understand you. Connecting with that deeper inner aspect of yourself. In these few moments, allowing yourself to show you, reveal to you, bring to the forefront things of relevance, of importance, the deeper aspects of who you are, why you're here. Bringing forward the aspects of commitments. Which aspects would best be committed to? Where our commitments and our dedication may benefit us, help us, lead us down the paths we desire. Allowing yourself to see the revelation of the true you, of your true purpose, of where your commitments and your dedication will take you to where you need to be. Allowing yourself to experience happiness, bliss, a joy within you as you connect to that deeper aspect, that source aspect, the very essence of what you are, where you've been, where you've come from. Allowing that joy and that bliss to grow. Out of these canvases of joy and of bliss and of happiness, allow it to paint the pictures. Which aspects are most beneficial to you in this joy and in this happiness and this bliss? What does it speak to you to be focusing on, to be committed to pick up as your dedication? These last few moments, allowing yourself to send love to all that greater internal realm and paradigm. Sending love, sending more love, increasing it so it overflows and begins to come into your essence of being, filling your body, filling your energetic field, filling the area that you're in, your house, your city, your state, feeling your love grow throughout the world, universe, and the galaxies. Allowing yourself to always maintain a high level of love, allowing yourself to increase your vibrations to where the things you want to give, you can give from your excess. And you are plenty filled from your core throughout your being, and are able to maintain your own love for you. As we prepare to wrap up for today, I will count up from 1 to 5. Upon hitting 5, we'll return to our normal waking state of awareness and consciousness. 1, sensations returning to their normal feeling and level. 2, blood flowing at its normal rate and pace and flow. 3, sounds returning to their normal volumes. 4, breath returning to its normal levels and pace and flow. 5, wide awake, wide awake. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for being here, for connecting to your divine self, to your center, to your purpose, and finding interest in developing and growing that so that you may be all that you were put here to be. Blessings and harmony. Until next time, Namaskar.